Welcome to my channel. The Harley-Davidson Fat Boy has always been a motorcycle that demands attention, and the 2025-2026 model keeps this tradition alive with updates that combine heritage and modern innovation. At first glance, the bike still carries its unmistakable silhouette with the broad front end, solid Lakester wheels, and wide stance that has made it a cultural icon since its debut in 1990. However, closer inspection reveals refinements that make it more polished and rider-focused than ever before. The new finishes, including the stunning reflection treatment on the limited Grey Ghost edition, show that Harley is treating this bike not only as a machine but also as a piece of rolling art. Sitting on the Fat Boy, you immediately notice the low saddle height, which makes the bike feel approachable despite its size and weight. The seat height of just under 680mm gives most riders the confidence of being flat-footed at a stoplight, while the ergonomics of the bars and controls make long-distance cruising less fatiguing. Harley has reworked the hand controls and added adjustable levers, allowing for a more personalized fit. These seemingly small details add up to a much more comfortable and intuitive riding experience, especially for those who plan to log hours of highway miles. When you twist the throttle of the Milwaukee-Eight 117 engine, you get that unmistakable Harley rumble, but also a smoother delivery compared to older generations. The extra horsepower and torque are not just numbers on paper, they translate to real-world gains. Overtaking on highways becomes effortless, and the bike surges forward with authority even in higher gears. Riders who tried the previous 114 engine will notice the extra muscle of the 117 immediately, making the new Fat Boy one of the most powerful cruisers in its class without losing its relaxed nature. The suspension setup is another area where Harley has blended tradition with modern expectations. The rear monoshock remains hidden to preserve the hardtail look, but it now features hydraulic preload adjustment, which allows riders to fine-tune the ride depending on whether they are riding solo or with a passenger and luggage. The front fork with its bending valve technology ensures that the bike handles both smooth highways and rougher backroads with composure. While it is no sport machine, the Fat Boy feels more stable and planted than one might expect from a heavyweight cruiser, inspiring confidence through sweeping bends. Lighting and instrumentation have also been modernized in subtle but important ways. The full LED system ensures brighter and more reliable illumination, improving visibility and safety at night. The instrument cluster cleverly balances analog and digital with a traditional dial mounted on the tank and a discrete digital screen that delivers essential information such as gear position and ride modes. It is a thoughtful design that keeps the classic cruiser aesthetic while acknowledging the needs of contemporary riders who expect clear, precise data at a glance. On the road, the Fat Boy's performance is best described as effortless. It may not launch off the line like a sport bike, but the immense torque available at low revs means you rarely need to push the engine hard. Cruising at highway speeds is serene, with the engine loafing comfortably in its power band, ready to deliver more when asked. The estimated top speed of around 180 to 200 km per hour is more than enough for real-world conditions, but the true strength of the bike is how easily it accelerates between 60 and 120 km per hour, the range most riders use daily. Harley has also begun to incorporate rider aids that bring the Fat Boy in line with modern expectations of safety. The inclusion of selectable ride modes is a significant leap forward, allowing the rider to adapt the bike's response to conditions such as wet roads or spirited riding. Features like cornering abs and slip control give an extra layer of confidence, particularly on such a heavy and powerful motorcycle. These systems work discreetly in the background, enhancing safety without detracting from the raw, visceral character of the ride. When it comes to ownership, the Fat Boy sits in the premium bracket with a starting price of over $22,000 in the United States and higher for special editions like the Grey Ghost. While this places it out of reach for casual riders, it also underscores the bike's positioning as a statement piece. Buyers are not only purchasing performance but also heritage, design, and exclusivity. In markets outside the US, pricing will climb further due to import duties, but the appeal remains strong for those who want an instantly recognizable cruiser with presence unlike any other. Looking ahead, the 2026 version is expected to retain most of the mechanical and design features of the 2025 model, with possible updates in finishes, limited editions, or minor tech enhancements. Harley's pattern in recent years has been evolutionary rather than revolutionary, meaning the company refines rather than overhauls iconic models like the Fat Boy. This stability is good news for riders who want a tried and tested platform but still crave subtle innovations each year. The Fat Boy is not just another motorcycle, it is a symbol of Harley-Davidson's enduring legacy, and with the 2025-2026 iterations, it proves that even legends can evolve without losing their soul.